Hi, welcome, hello. So today's gonna be a little bit different of a video. I've got some gameplay going on in the background of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Playing a little demolition on Nuketown. This video is just kind of me going to talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a little while now, and it seems unfair. And I'm not trying to like complain or anything, or be a total bitch about it, but what I wanted to talk about was the weapons in the black market. Now, some of these weapons in here are like ridiculously overpowered. It kind of hurts sometimes to be playing, especially playing Search and Destroy, especially, or like, kind of almost any objective based game. Search and Destroy is 10 times more of a pain because you've got someone with, like, let's say the Marshall 16s, which are like almost one hit, one kill, and that can get kind of frustrating and kind of annoying, very fast. And I know what you're probably saying is, well, you know what, maybe you should just get good. Maybe just get good, kid. And you know what? Yeah, maybe. I'm not trying to be the best or anything, but it's just it sucks having just running around trying to put in all this work playing Search and Destroy, and then for someone just to like pull the trigger once and like barely even touch you and just be dead. It's like it hurts my soul. It makes me cry every time I think a tree falls and like an acre of land gets cut down when someone uses those weapons in objective based games. But anyway, yeah, so like there are a couple weapons in the black market now that are just the absolute worst in my opinion. Two of them kind of, or three of them, are a little of the big ones that come in mind. Obviously you have like your melee weapons, and those are fine and dandy because that's what they're for. Although I do think it was a mistake that you can't one hit kill with like your melee attack, like your knife attack. You kind of just hurt them. I thought that was kind of stupid. But anyway, like the melee weapons are okay. You've got like your nunchucks now, you got a sword, you got a fucking mace. What else? You got the boxing gloves, which if you did that little tournament thing that was going on, it wasn't really a tournament, but you got the boxing gloves. Those are fine to me. You can use those. Those are cool. But the annoying ones that I'll point out here are the, as I mentioned before, the Marshall 16 shotgun pistols. Oh my god. Then you have the NX Shadowclaw crossbow. And then you also have the Banshee. The Banshee, I think, is like one of the worst. It is, the way it's described is kind of like, or the way I describe it, it's like a sniper shotgun. And, kind of those two things put together are absolute pieces of shit. Like, it is ridiculous how much damage the Banshee does, and the fact that you can shoot it so far away, it's like almost unfair. Then you have the Shadow Claw, which I think I just got killed right there. The guy used him. It's like no effort. It takes like no effort to use the Shadow Claw. You're just running, having a good time, and literally just by like a scrape of the needle or whatever, you're dead. You're instantly dead. So yeah, the Shadow Claws to me are like fucking insane. And then you get to the Marshall 16s. Now the Marshall 16s are, what, these three I like to me are so terribly overpowered that I don't know which one like I hate the most. I find them all very annoying. The Marshall 16s, like I said, you could be playing like Search and Destroy, which I kind of play every now and then, and you just like one hit and it's over. It barely even a hit, if you want to call it that. It just gets very frustrating having to deal with that. I'm not saying like these guns shouldn't be in the game, because that's not what at all I'm trying to say here. I just think that if anything, they should be taking out some of these black market weapons, like that. Like the Shadow Claws literally take no effort whatsoever. It's just pull the trigger and there you go. What I'm proposing is that I think if you're gonna have these like overpowered weapons, and I mean I can't be the only one who thinks the same of these weapons, like they're too strong. I think if you're gonna have those, like at least take them out of Search and Destroy, like let's say, because it really, like, it's almost not fair. And it's like surprising how many people have the Shadow Claw and the Marshall 16s. Like, you literally can barely get a good weapon or even a good item from the black market. So it's a little like unfathomable to me that it seems like everybody playing Black Ops 3 right now has the Marshall and the Shadow Claws. So I don't know, like, unless people are like actually putting in money, because if you don't know, to get the black market supply cases, you either use crypto keys, which you get from just simply playing the game and leveling up and kills and doing contracts like that, or you can go ahead and purchase COD points, which is like you use your actual money and you buy these COD points and you can redeem them for black market supply drops. But yeah, like the rates that you can get these weapons is like very slim. So it's like very surprising to me that people have all these weapons. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I've been wanting to talk about. It frustrates me. It's hurtful. Like right there, I got demolished by these damn Shadow Claws, and then it's just I don't know how else to describe it other than that they pretty much fucking suck, and I kind of wish they were taken out of like objective based games at least. You know, it's not fun having to deal with that. I think anybody can tell you that. I mean, I recently just started got like 10 cases. There's a contract where you can get like 10 cases for winning 75 games or something like that, and like literally not one. The only thing I got from those cases was the like FAMAS look-alike gun from Black Ops 2, I think it was in. It may have been in 1 too, but I'm not sure. But it's called like the FFAR or something like that. It's pretty much the FAMAS, which that in itself is kind of not good. Either that or like I'm just terrible at using it. But like the spawn rate, I guess you could call them, of the weapons are like slim to none, in my opinion, because I've opened up a lot of damn cases and I have never gotten a weapon like one of the new weapons, not even the melee weapons, which are the ones I want the most, which also I know people find annoying, but I like just having them. I did the thing for the boxing gloves, so I got those. The nunchucks seem pretty cool. I know there's like a shovel, but whatever. Yeah, so just Marshall 16s I think are the ones that frustrate me the most. The Shadow Claws shoot like, I want to say like 6 spears or something like that. I may be over exaggerating here, but they definitely shoot too many spears than it should be shooting out. And the Marshall 16s, like I said, as long as you're like within distance, it's literally a one-hit kill. And when I say one-hit kill, I mean like the bullet has to can barely brush against you, and it will knock your ass like on the floor. It's very very annoying. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about were these black market weapons. Some of them are a little too overpowered in my opinion. As I said, I'll say it again for the millionth time, I'm not saying take them out completely out of the game, because I think that kind of defeats, you know, I understand why they put them in, but I think they put them in too overpowered guns in there. So at least just like, you know, take them out of search and destroy or something like that, because it really doesn't seem fair, especially with how like little spawn rate they have or whatever. Like your chances are very slim of getting them, and so if someone has them, then they're just like kind of, to me it's like almost cheating because they have this like super powerful gun. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know what you guys think. If you guys think that some of these black market weapons are a little overpowered, if they should be taken out, or what should happen with them. I don't think they should be taken out of the game completely, but you already know how I feel about them. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't be afraid to leave a like, and like I said, comment. Let's talk about it. I want to hear what you guys think. But I mean, anyway, that's pretty much it for that. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.